Welcome back. Some members of the Academic Staff Union of Universities were reportedly tear-gassed at Michael Okpara University of Agriculture, Umudike in Abia State. There was some pandemonium after the union's members were stopped from holding their meetings within the school's premises by security operatives. Speaking to journalists later, ASU's zonal coordinators in Owerri, Professor Ike Odimegu and Professor Emmanuel Osodeke, described the incident as a violation of their fundamental human rights. The union has called for probe into the incident. The 14-year-old girl, Esse Oruru, who was allegedly abducted in Bayelsa State and taken to Kano and married off under Islamic rites, has been released to the police. It was gathered that the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Solomon Arase, has instructed that Esse be reunited with her family tomorrow. Esse's ordeal started on August 12, 2015 in the Bayelsa State capital, Yenagoa, when one Yunusa, said to be well known as a customer to Esse's mother, allegedly abducted and took her to Kano on the purported excuse that she had converted to Islam. It was gathered that efforts by Esse's parents to secure their daughter's release over the past 6 months have been futile. Esse's story had caused an outrage across the country, with groups in Bayelsa and human rights activists condemning the incident and demanding immediate release of the girl. We do have on the line from Yenagoa Esse's father, Charles Oruru, joining us now on the News at 10. Mr. Oruru, thank you so much for joining us on the News at 10. Have you been contacted by the police that your daughter has been released? Mr. Oruru, I'm hoping you can hear me. Welcome to the News at 10. Have you been contacted by the police that your daughter has been released? We do apologize, seem to be having problems there with the network. Meanwhile, 3 people have died of Lassa fever at the St. Louis Specialist Hospital in Zonkwa, Zango Kataf local government area of Kaduna State. The State Commissioner for Health, Professor Jonathan Nock, who confirmed the incident, said the deceased include a medical doctor, a nurse, and a pregnant woman. Professor Nock said the doctor and nurse showed symptoms of the disease shortly after operating on a pregnant woman who was brought in from another hospital in Kafanchan and died a few days after they tested positive.
That last week we had an incident at the St. Louis Hospital in Zonkwa, and we had 2 individuals, a medical doctor who's a youth corper and a CHIU, community health nurse, who also died. Their samples were taken to CDC in Abuja and also to the Lassa Fever Center in Iridua in Edo State. We have confirmed the results as positive for both the deceased and have taken action immediately to see how we contain it. What we are trying to do now is contact tracing. Now, all contacts thus far under surveillance are still asymptomatic, and that is, they've not started to actually show symptoms of the disease.
Well, we have been able to reconnect with Charles Oruru, father of Esse Oruru, joining us from Yenagoa, Bayelsa State. Mr. Oruru, thank you for joining us on the News at 10. If you can hear me, and I'm hoping you can, well, good. We do have some connection. Have you been contacted by the police that your daughter has been released? Once again, we have been unable to reconnect with Mr. Charles Oruru. He'll be joining us later as soon as we can get him on the line. Well, Business News is next. Adeshawa Josh joins us in a few moments for Business News to give us the latest headlines.
You first. First Bank.
Thank you, Amarachi. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Business News. Nigeria's foreign exchange reserves now stands at $27.8 billion as of February the 25th. According to data from the Central Bank of Nigeria, this represents a 1.6% decline from the figure posted a month earlier. The forex reserves have depreciated by 11.91% from the $31.57 billion recorded a year ago. NASD OTC Market Tradable Security, a Niger Delta exploration and production company, is set to raise a capital of $400 million. The chief executive, Lai Fatono, made this known at the fourth analyst call of the company. According to him, the first tranche of the exercise is being implemented as the company looks forward to a public offering.
In pursuit of quite a number of developmental opportunities that we have, we decided to raise optimally a quantum of about $400 million. And we felt that we're not going to be able to achieve this in one swoop. So we've broken it down into chunks. So the first phase of the capital raise is a private placement by invitation only. That's for $100 million. And I think as of today, that's closed. I mean, we're at the tail end of it. We have an offer that is acceptable, willing buyer, willing seller. This is strictly by private invitation. And I think the next phase, depending on the quantum of money we intend to raise, could also either be by private, or we could ultimately extend this to the platform of trading today. But I think ultimately, the expectation is that the company, in the next couple of months, years, I think the company would make an offering to the public.
The recent federal allocation to Bayelsa State is the lowest the state has ever received. Governor Pt.3 Dickson revealed this while swearing in special advisors in Yenagoa. He raised concern about the allocation of 2.9 billion naira, which he says is barely enough to cater for the civil servants, and advised residents to seek alternative sources of generating revenue.
The economy of our nation has passed all understanding, and we expect that this new government of change will work hard and change the economic fortunes of our nation. I've been here for the past 4 years, month after month, and we've never seen anything like what has just been reported to me by the finance team. For this year, for this month, what has come into our state is the sum of 2.9 billion naira. It's never been this bad. As we try to manage the scarce resources available to meet our obligations, hard decisions will be taken, some of which we will communicate very soon after consultations. And people need to now look for alternative ways of earning a living. It's not possible for everybody to live off government patronage, because there's no money for that purpose anymore.
Governor Pt.3 Dickson of Bayelsa State. Trading at the Nigerian equities market got up to a good start this week as shares of market heavyweights like Dangote Cement recorded gains. Let's join Temple Ashaju for the details.
Glad to have you join us. Welcome to Stock Market Report. It was a bright start at the Nigerian equities market as shares transactions began the week higher at 467.23 million units at a value of 1.48 billion naira in 2,549 deals. The all-share index grew by 1.41% to end the month of February at 24,570.73 on the back of gains recorded by some market heavyweights, including Dangote Cement. Market capitalization also rose to 8.45 trillion naira. Wapik Insurance traded the largest shares for the session with 207.11 million units. Access Bank came next with 138.97 million, while Zenith Bank polled 24.17 million units. 18 stocks appreciated in price, and top on that list was Seplat with 2.65%. Mobile and Dangote Cement added 4.65% and 5% each. On the decliners table, corn oil led with a 4.96% decline. Nigerian breweries and Zenith Bank also posted losses. That's it on the stock market report for today. I'm Temple Ashaju.
Thanks a lot, Temple. Let's check out closing figures from other markets around the world. That's Business News Tonight. The news at 10 continues in a moment. I am Adeshewa Josh.
You first. First Bank.
11-month-old Orishe Julomison Grant has emerged the winner of the 3rd edition of the Cousins Baby Moments competition. The contest, which gives parents the opportunity to share special moments with their babies through photos and videos, also saw 4-year-old Imisi Oladapo win the top prize in the Cousins Grow and Shine toddler category.
After several weeks of preparation, parents and their wards gather in Lagos for the grand finale of the Cousins Baby Moments Season 3. Of the over 500 entries into the competition, only one must emerge winner today. But before that, after several weeks of preparation, parents and their wards gather in Lagos for the grand finale of the Cousins Baby Moments Season 3. Of the over 500 entries into the competition, only one must emerge winner today. But before that is done, the Managing Director Family Care, Alex Goma, makes his remark.
Cousins Baby has taken this initiative to celebrate children, to offer an opportunity to partner with parents to provide the best for their children as they lay the foundation for their children to continue to grow in.
The event continues with parents and children catching their fun on the dance and modeling floor, while the judges get set to select who wears the crown. The winner of the Grow and Shine toddler category showcases some of our winning moves.
If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see.
The moment of truth is about to be revealed. Tension builds as some expectations are cut short.
You can't count on me.
Finally, we have a winner.
The winner of this competition is Nana Grant!
And the mother couldn't hide her joy.
I can't even explain the joy I'm feeling right now, you know. I'm just so excited.
So also is little Imisi Oladapo.
I'm happy and excited because I won the Cousin Baby Talent Show. I was able to show my talent in dancing.
And as to the future of the competition, Faith Okoli, Group Brand Development and Activation Manager, speaks.
Because our aspiration is to have pockets of this contest in the various regions of the country and then pull up to one grand finale.
With an average of 5 million children giving birth to annually in the country, Cousins Baby Moment appears to have a great future.
A great future indeed. Still ahead on the news at 10, Nigeria's men's team maintain a perfect record at the World Table Tennis Championship in Malaysia. That's in sports news. Please stay with us.